that she said she had. But the people never checked those credentials. Didn't happen. So she was really just a fraud. And getting people. And this is African Americans taking other African American people's money. All right? So you can find frauds everywhere. Okay? They're not just one color. All right? And it's unfortunate that we treat each other like that. But that's why I say my goal is to point you in the direction of those resources that you can get available. But if you decide you're going to use someone as a coach or use someone to help you, check out their credentials. Don't just assume what they put up on a website or what they give you on a business card is what they have, that's what they are. It may be, but it may not be. And if you're getting ready to spend your money and invest for your business or something like that, check it out. Okay? I encourage you to do that. But the information at the SBA website is free. And it will help you in terms of setting up and writing your business plan. Financing your business. We just covered this one, I think, in our last First Sunday presentation. Financing your business. And there are several ways to finance your business. You can do it through bank loans, angel investors. You know, those investors who may be friends of yours or friends that you may have known of who want to help you in your business and don't mind loaning you money for your business. Those are angel investors. Venture capitalists. This is another source of money. But venture capitalists, they want a piece of your business. All right? So in order for them to loan you money, many of them want maybe 25, 30%, but they want a piece of your business and they want to be involved in you making decisions in your business. Now, for the most part, those who loan you money, bank loans or angel investors, they may decide to be involved in your business, but they may just loan you money and say, you have a good idea or whatever, go with it. I'm here to support you. Business loans now, you got to pay the money back. You got to use the money for what you say you're going to use it for. But most banks don't want to run your business. And they're not going to try to tell you how to run your business. They just want to say, use the money for the purpose that you say you're going to use it for. All right. And then there's crowdfunding. And you know, at the last presentation I made, I gave the example of Kickstarter. And these are programs that are on the web. Most of them are generated on the web, where you can go and pitch your idea, and if there are people who want to fund your idea, they will provide funding for you. This is funding that you don't have to pay back. That's what crowdfunding is. But they want you to give something, so you usually give some type of gift or something that you're going to give from your business in order for them to provide funding to you. But it's really not in the context of what you're asking for. So crowdfunding, there are various examples. Kickstarter is one example. All right. But that's financing your business. All right? So, that's my review up to where we are today. And there's a purpose for me teaching this class and encouraging you to look at, if you're not interested in starting a business, you may then be a resource to one of your relatives or to someone that you have knowledge of that's interested, or who may ask you for your opinion and your interest, and you have some resources to either to give them or point them to. Imam, our leader, Imam Elijah Muhammad, one of the best sayings that he had, that he continued to bring forward to our community, was that no matter what we do, no matter what jobs we have and working for someone else, he always said, do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. All right? If you don't want to start your own business, you want to be an investor or whatever, but you need to establish and do something for yourself. All right? That word or that knowledge or that catechism is good today as it was the first day he told us that. Okay? And that's another reason why I decided I want to teach these classes. And I thank the Mosque Cares for allowing me to have this platform for teaching these classes. Because my goal is to provide information for you to do something for yourself. All right? While you're working at a job, that's fine. But you should be taking that knowledge you're working in that job, and while you're working there, you should be working on something for yourself. So when the employer from that job says, well, I don't need your services anymore, you have to look like you're destitute, or you got to turn around and go get in the line somewhere and tell them I'm going to draw some unemployment. Now, let me tell you something. You pay into that fund now. So if you want to go get that, you can go get it. I prefer not to. And thank God I don't have to now. All right. I retired. All right. And one of my substantive classes, I'm going to teach you what it is to be retired. What it really is I can do something else now. And no one has to tell me where I have to be, what time I have to be there, and how much they're going to pay me for being there. Okay? I don't have to deal with that no more. Thank Allah. All right? Thank Allah. But if you are doing that, do it with an eye toward the future. Don't think you're going to be there forever. Because one day, you may come in and be a knock on your door. And they say, you know, the economy is bad, and we're changing this, and we're doing this. And unfortunately, we just don't need as many people as we need before, and we just won't need you anymore. Well, you know, I put in 20 years. Yeah, well, we don't need you to put in the next one. You know. And so, well, what am I going to do? So we should never get to that point to talk about what I'm going to do. We should be preparing for that day, whenever that is. Or just the day to say, you know what? You've provided me with a job. You provided me with some knowledge. I appreciate it, but I'm ready to go. Okay? We're going to the next thing now. And so thank you, Mr. Whoever it is, or Miss Whoever it is. If you need me to train somebody, but in 2 weeks, I'm gone. It's always good to give a 2 weeks notice. And always leave a place. We always taught that, right? Leave a place where you can always what?
Come back.
If you have to.
Yes, sir.
But you don't want to come back, right? But always leave a place so you can always go back. All right. So, now I want to give with the technology update. Spend a little time with this and then take questions from you. Mobile apps. Mobile apps. How many here have either a smartphone or have a tablet like I do and use applications? I see a few hands. All right. I want to see a few more hands as I go along. How long have I been talking about smartphones and smart technology? How long? Somebody just holler out a number. How long?
6 months.
Oh, it's been longer than that. It's been longer than that. It's been a little while since I've been talking about technology, mobile apps, smartphones, smart tech. And if I haven't been talking about it, have y'all been reading the newspaper? Okay. All right. The whole world is going to mobile technology. Am I correct? Now, let me say this to you. I shouldn't have to tell this. Elijah Muhammad told us this long ago. You know, but also, you know, what Muhammad said, you know, you keep your religion. All right, keep Islam, keep it for your moral life and your spiritual life, but get your share of this world. No, don't just live in the world. You have a share of the world.
That's right.
The Quran teaches us that we have a share. We have an obligation to get our share. All right. Now, everything is moving toward mobile technology. All right. Mobile apps. You know, we always talk about, well, you know, the world's just passing us by. Well, we're allowed it to pass us by. All right. And if we always say, you know, we missed this one, we missed that, we missed this. Well, I'm telling you, don't miss this one now. Okay? And if you don't want to engage in it, encourage that next generation. All of us have, I know I do, I have a son, I have grandchildren, I have nieces and nephews. All of us have relatives, all right, and or friends. We need to encourage them. All right? We need to direct them. All right? We really should. Now, let me read you what I want to read you about mobile applications that make an announcement. This is an article I got from the Chicago Tribune. Look, Caucasian guy right here. All right? The mobile app industry is hot. All right? Nearly 500,000 jobs have been created since 2007. 500,000 jobs just in developing mobile applications. All right? It's the future. All right? Now, Ross Waycaster, that's this young man's name, designed the first of his 4 mobile apps as a high school senior. Okay? Ross, who created 4 mobile applications, taught himself how to create the application by searching on Google. He didn't go to a school. He didn't go to a training room. He taught himself. Google is a search engine. How many know what Google is? Okay, it's a search engine. He just taught himself by just going, you can go to Google and just type in questions, and they come with answers. You'll be surprised. Okay, Google's a huge search engine,